This is the beginning of a new year, a new time. Each year is like every day. When you wake up, it is a new opportunity. And when you begin a new year, it is as if you have a clean slate to begin to lead the life that you want to lead, a life that is connected to Dharma. Dharma is the essential law, the operative laws of the universe, which make the association between the mundane world and the sublime. Dharma draws you closer to the one infinite whole, makes you a part of that journey. When you follow Dharma, you follow the laws of the universe. You live in harmony with nature, in harmony with all living beings. And in that harmony comes your closer and closer association to the sublime, the infinite, Parama Purusha, the supreme infinite consciousness. That is a part of your journey towards the infinite. It is an internal journey, a shift in your awareness from conditioned responses that you have learned from society to choices that you make internally to be a man or woman of God, a man or woman aligned with the divine flow of harmony in the universe, with the Tao, with the purpose and flow of all things that are. When you have this alignment, your vibration, your frequency increases, becomes more subtle. The energetics of your life force change. You think that your body is simply a physical instrument, but it is in fact the outermost layer of your mind. It is composed of wave and frequency that has solidified to particles, to molecules, to organs, and a complex flow in which consciousness abides. But the consciousness in the body is the outermost layer of the conscious, aware waves of the mind. It is the crude mind. There is within you a more subtle mind, the level of mind which has rationality, can think, can discriminate. That frequency of mind is more subtle. Associated frequently with the brain and the waves of the brain production, but it is more than that. it settles into the body and the nervous system. But your mind is more than your nervous system. And then there is a still subtler layer of mind where your intuitional faculties occur. There are non-ordinary memories, memories that are not from the body, not encased in the body, memories from past lives, memories or knowledge of things that are outside of your physical existence. With your intuitive mind, you can span the stars. You can connect with different beings. You can know life in its vitality. You can see the future, the past. The mind can do many things. It is not bound in the body. It is an association. Your mind inhabits the physical form taking the outermost solidity of the mind. But in the inner realms of mind, the mind is subtle. Intuitive mind can span vast layers of consciousness, connect to information, do healing, be immersed beyond the scope of your ordinary rational thinking. So these layers of mind become more and more subtle. And then mind grows in magnitude and reaches a stratum where there is connection to all life, to all living beings, to the intuitive nature of all that is. In this stratum of life, you are a vital part of a living force. You are one with those cosmic energies that flow and move and create the universe that you know. That outer universe is like the body, the outer shell of the waves of cosmic existence, in which time and space arise but are not defined. Time is a subjective measurement between one event and another. In this mortal world, it is assumed that there is a beginning and an end, and that time marks the movements from the beginning to the end. But in the subtle intuitive world, in the realm of the intuitional mind where it blends with the cosmic mind, in Vijnanamaya kosha, that intuitive existence is not linear. What has been, what will be, and what is are all in the moment of now. It is a wholeness, not as the rational mind which thinks in a spatial time fashion with a beginning and an end. Knowledge from Vijnanamaya kosha, from this higher stratum, comes as a whole. The past, the present, and the future are all together in this wholeness. When you access, when your conscious awareness accesses this stratum blended with cosmic knowledge. There is a wholeness to the knowledge. It does not have words. It does not run in linear thoughts. It is a wholeness of knowledge that can be broken down as it accesses to the lower stratums of the mind, but comes as a whole. And with this level of awareness comes two vital abilities. The ability to become detached from all of the ordinary attachments of life. The true detachment. That detachment is based on true knowledge of what is real. The ability to distinguish the real from the unreal comes at this stage of existence, in this Vijnanamaya kosha. When conscious awareness has full access to this subtle level of your being, you become able to perceive the wholeness of being, the one infinite aware self, the one consciousness, the one awareness, in all things, in all people, in all beings. You begin to see that there is a wholeness. You begin to be able to discriminate illusion from reality, distinguish the real from the unreal. And when you can do this, then you gain true renunciation. This is true renunciation. Because when this knowledge comes, the attachment to that which is bound in time and is not the fundamental reality begins to soften, begins to fade. This renunciation, this viveka, this viragya, this true renunciation, viragya, true renunciation, true ability to detach from the unreal, because there is knowledge of the real. There is viveka, there is the opening of this knowledge of the real. And when mind continues to grow in magnitude, this knowledge turns into a bliss, a light, a love, something beyond words, beyond thoughts, unitary in existence. Your I identity begins to melt away, become less significant. And what is significant is that which you have discriminated to know. That is the knower. Knower, known, and the process of knowing meld together. Lover, beloved, and the experience of love meld together. The infinite and the I identity of the small self meld together. And in that melding, there is a dissolution which is experienced as bliss, ananda. pure, ecstatic existence. Love beyond definitions, truth beyond thoughts and words. Pure light, pure love, pure being, infinite, immortal, eternal. Mind dissolves into the wholeness of being. This is the true self, the self of yourself, the God self, eternal, infinite essence, where your individuality meets the shores of eternity. And there lets go and becomes part of eternal being. Knower, known, and the process of knowing unite. This is the destiny of every soul. This is your destiny. You play in the dance of creation. Explore the possibilities of form. You explore, entertain with the abilities of the mind, reason, words, thoughts. But eventually, a yearning is there. All beings have this yearning, this restlessness. And that yearning, life upon life, body upon body, draws you ever towards the whole, ever towards your source, ever towards your destiny. That is your home. That light beyond words. That love beyond thoughts. This whole universe and the play of creation abides within you. You have only to seek the inner realms and walk the journey to your destiny, where all existence is within, and all is held in great love, in infinite awareness, in eternal being. You are held in this. And the dream that is your individuality is held in this story of creativity. But like the drop of water held in the glass when poured in the ocean, you are part you are the whole. Not your ego self, but when the ego boundaries dissolve, there is only the whole. This farther shore is the destiny of every living being, and all will return to it. You will return home. It is a sure guarantee.